Hello to everybody. In this tutorial, I'm going to give an introduction about CDO. CDO stands for Climate Data Operator, and this is software that you want to use to analyze and manipulate your climate data, which climate data that very often are in CDF format. CDO has been developed by the Max Planck Institute of Meteorology of Hamburg, and this is the official website where you can find all the documentation you may need to install and work with CDO. So as you can see, CDO has no graphical user interface, and that's why here I have opened my terminal. So the first step, let's check that CDO is installed on your machine, but before I would type the command which CDO that tells me where CDO is installed. So the CDO in this machine is installed under at this path. Okay, so I know CDO is present. Now let's just type CDO and let's see what we get. So if you just type CDO, it will tell you how to use it, the syntax, so how to use it, and a whole bunch of options, and finally operators. The operators are the actual computation that you will do on your data. So with that said, let's see how CDO work. And I will do that using a simple example. So I download from the NOAA website this file, which is the sea surface temperature anomaly, sea surface temperature field, monthly mean from 1891 to 2016. So it's around 1500 time steps. Okay, I can see this file using NCView, which is another simple software I would suggest you to download and install. So okay, so this is the field, one field, that's the first field, first time step of this sea surface temperature, and this is for January 1891. So you can see I have many frames up to around 1500. So now I want to use CDO to compute 12-month climatology. Okay, to do that I will use CDO, and in this way I will also show you what is logic. So I call CDO from the command line, and then I have to tell him which operation I want to do and on which file. The operation I want to do is ymon mean. We'll tell you later how you find this command. And the file I want to perform this operation is the file I just opened. Then I have to give him the name of the output file. That in this case I will use the same name, but I will add underscore CLM. That will remind me that it's a climatology. Okay, so this operation may take a few seconds, and so I started. Okay, it took 4 seconds, about 4 seconds, and let's see now if in this folder I have this new file. And yes, I have my original file and I have my new file. I can also check for the size of the file. So the original file was 147 megabyte and this file is only 7 megabyte because contains only 12 time steps. Each time step is the monthly mean climatology. So let's see if this operation was performed properly, visualizing the results with NCView. And it looks normal, looks okay. So this is the field, and here I have now 12 time steps. So I can go through, and basically I am showing the seasonal cycle in sea surface temperature. Okay, now I can close the file, and I'm happy. I have my climatology. Now you may wondering where you can find the operators and how to call them and how to use them. Okay, there are several sources. One the basic one is you just type in CDO and you can see all these operator, and then you can use the name to have an idea of if he's doing what you want. Uh, Also, you can, once you find an operator, let's say this show name, you can ask more information to CDO using the option age minus age. So I do CDO minus age show name, and it gives me the similar or related commands, plus the how to call the file and some information about, yeah, how to use this operator. Okay, that's the basic and actually very valuable source of information of how of what is in CDO and how to use them. But obviously, if you are starting, it's much better to go on the website and to look for the CDO guide, which I already opened in this other tab. And so you can see that there is this CDO user guide where you can find a lot of information. And so that's a that's a reference for you. Although this is very good when you start with video, after you understood more or less the logic and you have um, you know you know the basic, you may wanna use something else. And what we wanna use is this CDO reference card, which is just as you can see 3 pages. It was 1 page when they started, and now it's 3 pages. So it contains all the command and operator that you may want to use, and it's like a very synthetic reference source for the CDO operator. Okay, this is all for this introduction, and see you to the next tutorial.